Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WorkShop Studio Micro-Brewery channel. I am your host, Leo J. Bailey. I don't know who that imposter was last week. We're going to have to stop that nonsense. It is the day after the last brew day, which was April 3rd. Today is Sunday, April 7th, Easter for some of you people. So it's well after Easter by the time you see this. Daddy's tired, man, and it's 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, and I got to do another brew day, and I am not entirely into it. My body is not into it. My body is very tired. I am very fortunate. I do not have a hangover. I'm just beat up, man. Jesus. Whew, for fuck's sake, I feel old. Give me a second. I'm going to need a shit ton of this today. Hey, as you can tell, doors aren't open. We're not ready to brew today. I'm going to brew. The only reason I'm shooting another brew day is because it's something different and something kind of special, I guess. Having my girl with me was awesome. I will keep everybody informed as to how that goes through the Instagram. That beer is going to be taken to the beach with us in May. The beer I am brewing today is my first ever Saison, as French Canadian Gary would say that. And I took French in high school. I should know how to say that properly. I am going to attempt not only a Saison, but I am going to do a partial open fermentation. I was doing some research a while back about open fermentation because it intrigues me. And I follow the Brew Dudes YouTube, and they did a thing on what they call a partial open fermentation. And basically the gist of Saisons is Saisons apparently do not like that initial fermentation process if there's any pressure. If there's any back pressure through the airlock, apparently you can get some off flavors. So open fermentation is crucial to a degree. And what I'm going to do is what they recommended, and I'm going to go slightly... I never do anything traditional styles, hence the reason I don't enter competitions, because my stuff would never register with any judges, I don't think. I will try to send stuff out to some of my BrewTuber guys once I feel that I've got a beer or two that's pretty decent, and I kick up to the 5-gallon batches, because then I got stuff I can ship out. But today, I'm going to brew this beer, and the initial carboy, when I ferment this, is going to have an airlock on it, but I'm going to leave the bubble top off and just have the cap on it so that pressure can go out and nothing gets down inside. I think that should work. I think they just had the bubble on it. I don't even remember anymore. It's been too long. So I'm going to try that until this thing, reaches high krausen and the krausen starts to drop. Luckily, I'm home for work all week, doing tech support, and I'm only secondary, I'm not primary, so I get to kind of keep an eye on things and get outside. So I'm going to attempt that, and then we'll fill the airlock and see how that goes. I don't even have the recipe in front of me. I know it's going to be a super light, very low IBU. I think we're putting Citra in it. God, don't quote me on that, I can't remember. I should have looked all this information up before talking to you this morning. And as per becoming my usual habit, I will show you various little bits and pieces with a musical interlude. I swear to God, my brain is not working this morning. But I gotta get moving. Start brewing. We're going to do a Saison. And enjoy whatever song I find to put on here. I'll get back with you at the end of it. Jesus Christ, I am out of my mind this morning. I have got to fucking wake up. See you in a bit. Hey folks, as you can tell by the sound, we are starting up, getting the boil going, flames are up. I can tell you this much, our target was 1.047 and we hit 1.046. I will take it. We're just one under. I'll take that just fine. We'll see what we have get at the end of our boil, but that's tight enough that I'm pretty damn happy, and I'm flaking out really bad today. I'm coming close to, I mean really close to forgetting shit, and I haven't had a major disaster yet, so we'll take that as a win. And I should probably stop dancing around the studio and the brewery down here because I'm so jacked up today. Yeah. Alright people, we are done for the day. We did, I think, fairly decent. I guess we'll find out in time. Original gravity target for this bad boy was 1060. I hit 1064, which is, that was temperature corrected after the fact. I'm gonna let this do an overnight chill. So this is no immersion. She's sitting, she's covered so light can't bother it. There's no water in the airlock yet, because as it cools down it would just suck stuff in. We'll pitch first thing in the morning, and again I will leave the airlock open for the first couple days and watch the krausen until she starts to drop a little, so I'm going to have to watch it pretty tight before I put water in the airlock. And you know, about a month from now I guess we'll get an idea how this thing's turning out. We'll do a tasting of it at the beach, which is 7 weeks or so from now, something like that. And we'll let her do its thing. I think we nailed things a little bit. My efficiency is always just a tick over, so I'm pretty happy that things went the way it did. So far so good, kids. See you later. Rock and roll.